Hi, my name is Scott Barney, and I've chosen to do my first presentation on a case in the book entitled The Age-Old Dilemma. When we look at this situation, we see a woman named Suzanne who was working for a public accounting firm and was assigned to audit 60 different loan files and compare these files against 12 different criteria. As Suzanne was performing the audit, she noticed that her work was going significantly slower than her senior accountant, even double the time that her senior was taking. She was worried that she could be reprimanded by the company for her slow work and billing hours over 40 hours. When she approached her senior and asked him why he was getting things done so much quicker, he basically said that, the risk assessment has been done. All we need to do is make the working papers look nice and get the project done under budget. Now, he did tell her that she still needed to do the work, but that she needed to do it quicker or they wouldn't want to keep her around very long. So the question is, what exactly should Suzanne do in this situation? In my mind, there are several things that she needs to look at and make a decision. First off, Suzanne needs to decide if she's going to follow all the directed guidelines set forth by the manager and partner, all the directed assignments she was made to her. Second, she needs to decide if she's going to bill for hours that she is working above and beyond the 40 hours. And then lastly, and maybe more delicately, she needs to decide whether or not she's going to tell her manager and partner about the words and the advice of her senior, which could put a damper on their relationship. Before we get into the solution of this problem, we might want to look at a few responsibilities of the accountant. Now, accountants and auditors have a responsibility to ensure the conditions of trust in the market. Second, they are also supposed to give a risk assessment. Risk assessment is justified in an audit, but it's got to be done by the right authority. In this situation, Suzanne may not have had the particular authority that warranted a risk assessment. The third thing is accountants must follow all those guidelines and all the tasks that they've been assigned by their manager and their partner. And last but not least, we need to remember that even one weak link in an audit can compromise the entire engagement. So as we look at the solution to this dilemma, and considering the prior responsibilities of the accountant, we can see that for Suzanne to go contrary to auditing all 60 files and all 12 criteria would be against her integrity and the trust of the company. She would not be doing what she said she is doing in the audit. Therefore, she must do all that she was directed to do by her manager and partner. Second, regarding the hours that she should bill for, I think this is a situation where she could probably go to her manager, to the partner even, and discuss with them what would be appropriate, and even explain to them the work that she's putting in, how hard she's working, and then they can make a compromise there as to what they're going to bill and what they're not going to bill for, and then she should just kind of accept that decision, however that turns out. Lastly, and maybe the most delicate situation, is going to be her relationship with her senior. Is she going to divulge to her manager and partner what the senior said to her? Now, the senior never told her to stop doing the work. He just said you might want to do it quicker or just take a sample. And he may even be doing his work in a very sufficient and appropriate manner. So she needs to be very careful to put blame on him or to accuse him of not doing his work. She might want to talk to a few more individuals in the firm to get a feel for this senior's reputation and his work ethic, and then maybe take up the issue from there. But until that time, she might want to just analyze a little bit more. Anyway, this is my presentation and the solution to this case on the age-old dilemma. Thank you very much.